Welcome to Bible Study with Victoria. Mothers are important in the arc of the Bible story. From beginning to end, we see how God chooses to use mothers to build his kingdom. And it's part of his amazing revelation of love towards us. Why? Because in choosing to recognize mothers in his word, God was going against the prevailing culture. They did not openly honor mothers. There was no celebration of Mother's Day in the Bible. Mothers, and women in general, were thought of as lesser people. They had few rights and many responsibilities. But the God of the universe, God himself, our Creator, decided that mothers were so important. He was going to highlight the importance of this group that no one else thought much about. Let's learn about 3 mothers that were chosen to be mentioned in the Bible. First, there was Eve. God chose for people to populate the world through a mother. A fallen mother, but a mother. In the very beginning of the Bible, we learn Adam named his wife Eve because she would become the mother of all the living. Genesis 3:20. These initial events of creation foreshadow the time of Jesus, when we no longer rely on biological families alone. No. Instead, now we are born into God's spiritual family and called to bring all nations into the eternal family of God. In this new covenant, brought about by Jesus, God chose to use another mother, Mary, to bring salvation to the world. Mary was called to become the mother of Jesus, our Savior, who makes it possible for us to join God's family. Jesus could have come down directly from heaven. He could have risen up from the ground. He could have come out of a whirlwind. But that's not how God ordained things to be. He chose to send his precious son, Jesus, here to earth through a mother to be born into a family. Well, Jesus' time on earth ended, and we await his return. But John tells us of a sign in the book of Revelation, the final book of the Bible. In this sign, which shows us things to come when Jesus comes back again, we see a woman become a mother. We see the sign of a woman giving birth. Now, when she gives birth, she has to fight for her life and the life of her child against a powerful adversary. Interestingly, the imagery in this part of John's Revelation echoes that of Israel, often portrayed by the prophets, like Isaiah. Isaiah wrote of a righteous Israel as a mother giving birth to a faithful remnant. Well, we know in Revelation the mother, her child, and all her descendants were faithful to Jesus and his word. Although the mother will be attacked, the final salvation will come through the mother. From beginning to end, the Bible shows us God's knowledge of and respect for a little considered group in ancient times, mothers. He chose to preserve in his word these examples of birth and motherhood. Why? So that future generations could read this. The Creator, the God of the universe, made a choice. He had very different views in prevailing society about women, including mothers. He gave honor and attention when others refused to. So for you mothers and other women and others who feel forgotten or ignored by society on a daily basis, remember, there is one who knows you and cares for you. He is Jesus, and he is all that matters. Thank you so much for joining Bible Study with Victoria. Share this video and check out victoriacarrington.com.